placed aggressively for any potential blink movements. Skiter will clean up the golem at least out of the way. He gets dead shotted even deeper into the base. They used the nullifier, but nobody followed up on that. Nobody stunned him. Kiritich goes really deep in as well. He's going to get rooted too. Gets hit by the Gleipnir.
He did kill the...
It doesn't look too good at the moment because they're going to get them at least very low. But the snowball comes out. Kiritich is going to go on the chase as well. They got the refresher popped as well. And Malrine is being kept alive. Kataomi does go down. Skiter ulted up already, looking for that. The finger coming in as well. Kiritich being safe for now. Can he stand his ground? He's has that primal beast on him. Malrine is dead. The Aegis is down. Logna is low enough and he cannot get in position. Skiter getting stun locked. Is this Betboom's moment? Can they still stand their ground? GPK with another blink stun onto the troll. And Skiter will live. Snaking is giving him so much to work with. He's healing him up back once again. And that rapier on the gyrocopter, the game changer maybe. GPK still looking for a potential hunt here, but the rocket's not going to connect onto Amar. Betboom going to let this one go. All right, that was a hold.
That is what happens.
Beyond his spell, but now Malrine's going to get jumped on in the mid lane. BKB going to be forced out right away. The Road's going to be following up as well. And another forced snap. He does get the onslaught onto the high ground. Snaking is just pumping up those heals. Kiritich, he burnt his BKB so damn early here. Might have to resort to a potential refresher use at some point now. They're going to be taking the fight to him. The one responsible by sometimes Skiter pumping the ult as well. The snowball there. This is just what they need. Refresher already used. Miero going to retreat into the trees, and they're going to have some trouble here. Skiter, there's a Snake, and they got Malrine. Kataomi, you don't get taken down. Crit's gone as well. GPK dead. Skiter, they will take the fight to Kiritich.
Kiritich is going to win this one.
Skiter is holding his ground, but not long enough. And it's down to Amar, and he might not even get it out either. It's going to be a full teamwork. With the ultra kill.
They have 4 buybacks, but they don't have their refreshers. They do not have their BKBs. Kiritich is just this damn strong. There is a Roche to take, but this is one of the moments you might
soon, and so will the Pug now. But you have to fight versus that Aegis on Kiritich. Getting in defensive positions. The mid lane of Rax cleaned up. The Roshan banners also going to be removed.
Now we're going to see if Betboom are willing to come up to a high ground and start pushing when all of the enemies are alive. Your lineup is kind of built for this, so back, the butterfly is coming. This gyro is at his peak.
He got 4 stabbed into the stun from Crit. The Aeon Disc is already popped. Kiritich will pop that early Satan.
They removed the Aghanim Scepter from Amar there with the ults.
There is the ulti coming out. The Pulverize is there. They're going to get both BKBs forced out on both sides. Kiritich will still stand his ground pretty fine. Tier 3 tower out of the way. Betboom going for the quick reset.
Be good enough.
Amar going to be spotted with the War Spirit placed down on the high ground. They nullify that reactive armor buff from his axe. The Hexons are gyrocopter. Kiritich getting some damage done already. Finger also used quite early by the Lion. Not going to do too much to this gyrocopter, but that chakram is hurting. And another one thrown into the mix. They're going to get the force stab, push Kiritich to safety. He doesn't get to use the Satanic, but they did do quite a lot of damage on the Marine Rex, and he goes in. Amar is the one who takes down the Aegis, and that's one way to look at it. Lotus bouncing back the roar. Big stun from him as well. Crit is getting some jump done here, but Amar is melting. And then we'll take the Timber down for the first time. And now Betboom, they're going to be happy with that they didn't lose more, and they get the Timber kill. He does have a buyback. They're going to reset for the time being.
Will they jump Skiter? They are kind of positioning like they want to, Betboom. You want to jump them right now, because how Falcons have been fighting this one. They send Amar in front, he gives the vision, but if you're the ones jumping in...
They still might do it, because the creep wave is still there. They're getting very close to positions here, and Falcons probably don't even see this one coming. He's going to be completely alone. Skitter's going to back him again. Crit with a 2-man stun into the backline. Skiter gets his ulti up just in time. Has the BKB up and running as well. He's going to refresh and get himself another ulti on the BKB as well. And now they're going to be forcing Kiritich back into a safer position. I think the Fulmar is coming in as well, and they're going to be cleaning up Kataomi, and you've got Skiter in the middle, but will Kiritich survive? No! Falcons will get a big fight for them here, and they have hope, they have will, they have energy. Skiter for the triple kill. Oh my god.
We talked about Kataomi and him needing, I mean, with the troll who has not any longer without the 80 rule, but he had 800 damage. It really isn't that hard. Just push everything down. He's still quite close.
And just one more building away. That Range Rax, it melts right away. That's Mega Creeps. Huge swing from Falcons. That's your TI winning Falcons right there. Rapier and fight indeed.
Scan.
This could just be all in. The dire scan can
You have to fight fast.
Maureen is all between all of the 4 heroes here. And he's gonna get sent over the massive start from Grit with the Lion. And now you've got Katami forced out with the snowball. Troll is in the front line. Skiter, BKB's already burning through. His first life is maybe drop it here. But does he have the chance to recover? Can he stand his ground? Another Satanic sends up into the air as well. Betboom are holding, but not for long enough. Skiter will murder them all.
You didn't even go through the Aegis. You didn't kill everybody. That stun from Crit, it pretty much stops it all. That was for the Ancient, and they're going for the trophy.
Looking for it at least. It's now a 59,000, 60,000 gold deficit for Betboom. And they have to play it with 4 heroes remaining.
Double Rapier Troll, just get close to me if you can.
Nullify as you might, but Nero's just getting torn apart, and that's gonna be it. Team Falcons will take the victory in FPG2. What a showing this team has done in every single series. Sometimes feels like the impossible, but the inevitable.
It's beautiful, like what they did, especially in that last fight, how they waited for that one opportunity. They didn't want to commit in any fight where Kiritich was in front. They just poked at him, but just one positioning error for Betboom, and they'll be there, they'll be waiting.
And this truly is a defining moment again. If anyone ever doubted the form of Falcons, this TI form continuing to this day from this moment onward, fear the name Falcons. Fear them in every time you meet them, because this is a statement. Last time around, FPG1, Tundra were a bit stronger. It was a Game 5 series. They couldn't take the trophy that time around. Now, they take Betboom 3-1. Betboom, they started off the series strong, got themselves that 1-win opener, and Falcons, they woke up and realized, hey, we should be the better team here. We should be the masters. We should be the champions. Say hello to Team Falcons!
Your reigning kings of Dota 2 confirmed their crown. It's been a grueling journey, but they got there and they have their trophy. Gentlemen, this must feel really good. You got your trophy. You're gonna get your medals soon. Crit! Snaking! Skiter! ADF! Maureen! Mr. Manager! Oh, careful, Snaking. You don't want to drop that trophy. Guys, this must feel really good. You went all the way through the lower bracket, Crit. Well, this last game almost went away from you guys. It almost flew away. How did you manage to consolidate to bring it home in the end?
No, I think we kept our cool. We've been in that position before, and I think we're playing well as a team, and we're keeping our calm, and that's what matters.
That is fantastic to hear. Lizard, you want to take over?
That moment, or did you know that you were gonna take it anyway?
Man, I literally have flashback when we lose to Heroic. I was about to cry again, like, you know. It could be rough again, but we managed to win it.
Congratulations, man. That was a fantastic showing from you.
Snake King, you guys, it seemed like you were tested every step of the way going through the lower bracket. Almost every series goes to all 3 games. Do you think that your limits were quite tested during this competition, or do you think that it can happen a bit more?
I think we could have lost every step of the way. This is like the hardest tournament I think we ever played. We started from the first round of lower bracket and made it all the way to the end, and I'm just really proud of our team that we had the fortitude to keep going, even though we were down a lot of positions, and we ended up winning.
Mr. ATF, thank you very much for ruining all of our pubs with a position 3 Slark, but you did manage it. You reaped all of the teams in the lower bracket. How does it feel?
I mean, it feels as amazing. I mean, it's very nice. Like, we are not only we are TI winners, we'll also keep winning every single tournament after.
Do you expect to win all of them in the next season?
Of course.
Skiter, you guys win your 3rd event in a row. You got the Universe, you got the TI, you got the FPG Belgrade! How long do you think you can keep this run going?
I think this is it. We are done. But seriously, it's great to start winning again, and it's an amazing feeling. And we are putting a lot of work and effort, so it's good to see like results. And we are gonna keep working hard, and hopefully we're gonna have a good season again.
Ladies and gentlemen, again, your champions, Team Falcons! You can stay on stage, bring the rest of your staff, take photos, enjoy this night, enjoy this moment. This is yours, but it seems like Malrine has something to say.
He has something to say. The man has last words.
I mean, I'm assuming most of the Russians, so I say, спасибо, ребят, за поддержку. Я хочу сказать, что эта победа посвящена моей девушке Танюше и моим родителям.
Congratulations again. Enjoy your night. And ladies and gentlemen, feast your eyes on your champions.